This is a picture of a computer that is working perfectly. The warning on the screen says it has a virus. It doesn't. There is no virus. There was never going to be a virus. Roughly 6,500 people called the number on that screen. Together, they paid out more than $6 million. For software you can download, right now, for free. This is the story of how a fake alarm became a $6 million business, and of the 3 people who ran it. Here is what it looked like from the chair. You are doing something ordinary. Paying a bill, looking at photos, and a window opens that you did not open. It says your computer is infected. In some cases, according to the Justice Department, it carried the logo of a well-known technology company, used without permission, because a logo you recognize is the cheapest way to buy trust. Then the machine stops responding. Prosecutors use the word freeze. You click, nothing. And here is the part that did the real work. The message warned that if you restarted the computer, you could lose everything. Every file, every photo. So the one thing a normal person would do, turn it off and back on, is the one thing you are now afraid to do. That is a fire alarm in a building that was never on fire, with somebody standing at the exit telling you not to leave. The window gives you one option, a phone number. Call for technical support. So far, nobody has stolen anything. All they have done is frighten you and give you a phone number. The number rings through to a call center in India. A man managed that call center. His name is Vinoth Ponmaran. Remember him, because he is the last one standing in this story. The person who answers is calm and helpful, and sounds like the most reassuring human being you have ever spoken to. Because you are frightened, and he is not. He asks for permission to look at your computer. And this is the detail that surprises people. He asks, "Nobody is hacking anything." The charging document says the operators requested access, and the victim granted it. Every door in this story was opened from the inside, politely, by the person being robbed. Now he is on your screen. Windows open, text scrolls, and he points at it and tells you it confirms the warning. You are infected. It is bad, but he can fix it. Then he fixes it. He downloads an antivirus tool and runs it. It works fine. It finds nothing, because there is nothing. That tool is free. It is available on the internet to anybody, at no cost, including to you. The bill came to several $100s, sometimes several thousand, for a service that consisted of downloading free software while you watched. And for most of these people, that was the end of it. They paid, they felt relieved, they moved on, which is exactly what made the next part possible. Months later, some of them got another call. Good news, sort of. The company that had been providing their lifetime computer support was going out of business, and it wanted to give them their money back. To process the refund, they needed access to the victim's bank account, which the victim, having already been helped once by these very nice people, gave them. Then came the apology. There has been a typing error. The refund went through wrong. Instead of $450, they had sent $4,500. You can hear how this ends. They asked for the difference back. Thousands of dollars. Not by transfer, not by check. In gift cards. You may be wondering why anyone would send thousands of dollars in gift cards to a stranger. They wouldn't. But that is not where these people were standing. A company they had already trusted and already paid had made an honest mistake in their favor and was owning up to it. They were robbed twice. The second time they volunteered. Now, a problem the scammers had. Money from thousands of Americans cannot simply fly to a call center on the other side of the world. It needs American companies with American bank accounts that look ordinary. So they built them. Ponmaran recruited people in the United States to set up companies that existed only to catch money. One of those recruits was Romana Leyva. She organized several of these entities and coached others on how to do the same. And then there is the third name, which is the one that changes how you feel about this. Ariful Haque, a former bank branch manager in New York City. He registered a company and moved victim funds through it. So the fear is manufactured in a pop-up, the money is taken on a phone call, and it is washed through companies run by people who know exactly how a bank works. Every layer is someone's job. The American end fell first. Leyva pleaded guilty and was sentenced to 100 months in prison. She was ordered to forfeit $4,679,000 and to pay restitution of $2.7 million. Haque, the former bank manager, got a year and a day, and forfeiture and restitution of his own. Ponmaran, the man in India, the one running the call center, took longer. He was arrested in 2022. He pleaded guilty in 2024. And on the 31st of July that year, he was sentenced to 7 years in prison and ordered to forfeit $6,110,884.51. $6.1 million for a fire that was never burning. Take the shape of it, because the shape does not change. A real emergency does not arrive with a phone number attached. That is the tell. Your bank, your computer, the tax office, none of them put a number on your screen and ask you to call it. A number on a warning is not support. It is the trap. And a message telling you not to turn your device off is not protecting your files. It is protecting the alarm. So if your parent calls you frightened about a message on their screen, you already know what to tell them. Hold the power button. That is the whole defense.